We're all pretty shocked and disappointed upon hearing the news that Henry Cavill has stepped down from Netflix's The Witcher. It's even sadder to hear that the actor fought hard for the series to be loyal to the source material. However, The Witcher isn't the only show where the lead actor got recast, and for today's episode, we'll be listing down 10 other TV shows that recast major roles. So make sure you tune in for more. Starting today's list, we have Katherine Kane in Batwoman. Even though it was just for one season, another television show lost its star. Ruby Rose first played the superhero, and Katherine Kane, the cousin to Bruce Wayne, dons the fabled hood. Before Rose left the show, Kane defended Gotham throughout the first season, taking on a variety of goons. Although the cause of Rose's departure remains in question, Javicia Leslie was cast as Ryan Wilder, who would replace Rose as the new Batwoman. Kane was recast as Wallace Day, and a significant narrative point of the second season had Kane having her face changed to resemble someone else. HBO Max offers a streaming version of Batwoman. Next, we have Darrin Stephens in Bewitched. Bewitched, one of the best witch-themed television programs, centers on a married couple, Samantha and Darrin Stephens. Samantha is a witch who is trying her best to limit her skills to blend in, while Darrin is a typical mortal male. However, things never go as planned because Samantha frequently needs to use her abilities. Dick York, who portrayed Darrin for the first 5 seasons, is the one most associated with the role. York had trouble with his scenes after suffering a back injury while filming a movie, and he eventually passed out on the set. He would be replaced by Dick Sargent, who had played Darrin for the previous 3 seasons. Continuing with the list, we have Mandy Milkovich in Shameless. Shameless centers on the exploits of the Gallagher family, which is headed by William H. Macy's alcoholic father, Frank. Emmy Rossum's Fiona, the eldest child, attempts to hold everything together, while her 5 siblings each cope with their own problems. Jeremy Allen White's character, Brother Lip, has a sporadic connection with Mandy Milkovich. In the first season, Jane Levy played Mandy and appeared in a total of 6 episodes. She departed the program before season 2 to take the lead in the comedy Suburgatory, which led to parts in the blockbuster horror films Evil Dead and Don't Breathe. Mandy would be replaced by Emma Greenwell, who would portray the role for 5 seasons. You can watch Shameless on Netflix and Showtime. Then, we have the lead role of Spartacus in Spartacus. Spartacus's lead actor had to be replaced after 1 season, as was the case with another program due to sad events. As he leads a slave rebellion against his Roman captors, the fabled gladiator is followed in the television series. Fans of Game of Thrones who hunger for more gore-filled historical fantasy action will enjoy the program. Before receiving a cancer diagnosis, Andy Whitfield performed as Spartacus during the first season. To give Whitfield time to recuperate before filming the second season, a prequel series was created, but he tragically passed away in 2011. Instead, Liam McIntyre filled the role for 2 seasons before the 2013 finale of the program. Starz offers Spartacus for streaming. Next, we have Becky Conner in Roseanne. Roseanne is a sitcom that follows the working-class Conner family, and its casting change is arguably both the funniest and most absurd. The Conner family's oldest kid, Becky, who's played by Lacey Goranson, first appears in the series as a preteen before the narrative follows her development into an adult. After 5 seasons, Goranson departed the program to attend college, and Sarah Chalk took her place. Goranson did, however, return to the role in season 8. Although, due to her obligations with her studies, Chalk took over for a few episodes, before doing so again consistently in season 9. Finally, it resulted in a joke in season 10, where Goranson and Chalk first appeared together on screen and talked about how similar they looked. Also on today's list is Meg Griffin in Family Guy. Meg is the target of many Family Guy jokes, and the rest of her family uses her as a punching bag. Meg is portrayed as a self-conscious teen whose vulnerabilities are frequently used against her for comic effect. She's also appeared in episodes that center on her attempt to better herself through romantic relationships and other misfortunes. Meg was voiced by Mean Girls actress Lacey Chabert in the first season before she left to focus on her role in Party of Five and her academic obligations. Mila Kunis, who was at the time a star of that 70s show, was later granted the part. Since then, alongside her acting career, Kunis has played the part. Hulu offers Family Guy for streaming. Then, there's also Reggie Mantle in Riverdale. Riverdale has gone so far off the rails that its crazy antics have become the norm, making it maybe the most ridiculous program on television right now. It started off as a program that followed Archie Andrews, a high school football player in the namesake town, and their lives. Throughout the series, Archie befriends several people, including Reggie Mantle, his competitor on the football team. Ross Butler took over the role initially, but he departed the program to take on Zach in 13 Reasons Why. Charles Melton took his place, but Butler made a comeback in a season 6 episode about alternate realities. Riverdale is also available to stream on Netflix. And then, we have Laurie Forman in that that 70s show. Topher Grace, Mila Kunis, and Ashton Kutcher were among the youthful cast members of that 70s show, which was a huge success for Fox and helped establish their careers. Eric Foreman, played by Grace, was a geeky teen attempting to navigate the 1970s with Donna, played by Laura Prepon, their friends, and their family. Lisa Robin Kelly portrayed Laurie, Eric's older sister, who was cruel and delighted in torturing her younger brother and his pals. Kelly portrayed the role up until the 3rd season when she quit due to alcoholism issues. She later made a comeback for the 5th season, but Christina Moore eventually took her place. You can watch that 70s show on Peacock. Then, there's also Vivian Banks in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the television program that made Will Smith famous, features Smith as a fictionalized version of himself who's forced to live with his uncle and aunt following a fight. There, the street-smart Will frequently has disagreements with his wealthy family. For the first 3 seasons, Janet Hubert portrayed Vivian Banks, Will's devoted aunt, before Daphne Maxwell Reid took her place. A reunion special in 2020 provided further information about Hubert's resignation, which featured the actress being lowballed on a deal that led to her quitting the program, even though the specifics of her departure were unknown at the time. HBO Max has The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air available for streaming. And last but not least, we have Dario Naharis in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was the most popular television program during its run, and each episode's discussion of the latest narrative twists ignited social media. The series' central figure, Daenerys Targaryen, Emilia Clarke, spends the majority of the time planning her retaliation against Westeros from the other side of the Narrow Sea. Daenerys makes friends with mercenary Captain Dario Naharis while assembling her army. Ed Skrein played Dario in the 3rd season of the show before leaving to feature in The Transporter Refueled. In Season 4, Mikhail Hausman assumed control of the role, and he did it until the show's tumultuous conclusion. HBO Max offers a streaming version of Game of Thrones. Going back to The Witcher, we're still saddened by the news of Henry Cavill departing the series, but we also know that he's got a pretty big engagement now that it's confirmed that he'll be returning to DC as Superman. Still, The Witcher fans are in a frenzy when it was revealed that Henry Cavill would not be returning for the 4th season of the Netflix series. Cavill has been a huge supporter of the program and had previously expressed his appreciation for the source material, so his resignation comes as a surprise. Although The Witcher is not the first show to have recast a key character in between seasons, it has received the most attention recently. It doesn't help that it's the protagonist. The 10 TV shows we mentioned before underwent comparable transitions for a variety of reasons, and the majority of them successfully switched performers, providing a model for The Witcher to follow. And according to The Hollywood Reporter, Liam Hemsworth expressed his excitement at taking on the role of Geralt of Rivia, and stated he's over the moon about it. Henry Cavill has been an incredible Geralt, and I'm honored that he's handing me the reins and allowing me to take up the White Wolf's blades for the next chapter of his adventure, Hemsworth said in a statement. Henry, I've been a fan of yours for years and was inspired by what you brought to this beloved character. I may have some big boots to fill, but I'm truly excited to be stepping into the Witcher world. So here's to hoping Liam Hemsworth does justice to Henry Cavill's The Witcher. And on that note, we're ending today's video with the list of other TV shows that recast major roles. Do you think Liam Hemsworth will be a good fit as Geralt of Rivia? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. See you next time.